Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Hello Word. I am your host, Alex, and I could not be more excited to have you here with me today. In this episode, we will explore a place that many of us visit quite often, the supermarket. We will learn and practice some very useful English words and phrases that you will encounter in this setting. Whether you are grabbing a quick snack or doing a big weekly shop, these words will help you understand what is going on around you and communicate with confidence when you need help. I hope you are as enthusiastic as I am to strengthen your vocabulary and make your next trip to the store a more comfortable experience. Before we jump into the words themselves, let me share some practical tips that can help you in learning new vocabulary. First, I always suggest making a small notebook of new words, then reviewing that notebook several times a week. Repetition is a powerful tool that can help these words stick in your mind, so feel free to reread or re-listen whenever you can. Second, try to think of real moments when you can use these words, because using a new term in a real situation is one of the best ways to remember it. Finally, have fun with English. You can watch videos about food and shopping, read store brochures, or even check out ads to make your learning practical and engaging. Now, let's dive in and get started with our list of essential supermarket words. Cashier is the person at the checkout counter who scans your items, receives payment, and helps you complete your purchase. This individual can be found at a register or a till in a supermarket, and their main role is to ensure that customers pay for their goods in a smooth and organized way. Cashier is a word that can be used in contexts far beyond a grocery store. You might find a cashier in a department store, a bookstore, or any other retail environment. In daily conversation, you might say, "I told the cashier I forgot my loyalty card at home." Or, "The cashier at my local store is always very friendly." By using this word, you capture the essence of a person whose job is to handle payments and assist you in finalizing your shopping trip. Customer refers to anyone who purchases goods or services from a store, market, or service provider. In other words, the customer is the person looking to buy something, whether it is a loaf of bread, a carton of milk, or a new shirt from a clothing boutique. Customers play a vital role in any business since they keep the store alive with their patronage. In daily conversations, you might hear, "The customer is always right," which is a common expression referring to the idea that stores should prioritize satisfying the customer. Some sample sentences include, "I am a frequent customer at that supermarket because of their fresh produce, and they always treat every customer with kindness and respect." This word is essential whenever you need to speak about people who are purchasing items or using services, and it reflects the dynamic relationship between shopper and store. Goods are the items or products that are sold in a store or marketplace. They can include food, clothing, electronics, furniture, or anything else that you might buy. When you talk about goods, you are usually speaking in more general terms, referring to the merchandise available for purchase rather than one specific item. Goods can be mentioned in a variety of contexts, such as imported goods, retail goods, or consumer goods. You might hear someone say, "The store carries a wide range of goods, from fresh produce to household supplies." Or, "I like to buy local goods to support small businesses." By using this word, you capture the variety of items a store might sell and showcase your awareness of the broader concept of merchandise. Conveyor belt is the moving belt where you place your items when you are ready to check out at the supermarket. This belt transports your groceries toward the cashier, making it simpler to scan them quickly and efficiently. You might see a conveyor belt not only in supermarkets, but also in airports, moving luggage, or in factories, helping to move products down an assembly line. In daily conversations, people sometimes use the idea of a conveyor belt to describe a steady flow of similar items, such as a conveyor belt of tasks at work. Some sample sentences would be, Place your groceries on the conveyor belt so the cashier can scan them, and I like how the conveyor belt speeds up the checkout process. Using this term allows you to describe exactly how goods move from your shopping cart or basket to the cashier. Scanner is a device that the cashier or self-service checkout uses to read the barcode on an item. This scanning process tells the checkout system the price of the product, along with any relevant promotional information. In everyday language, a scanner is not just limited to a supermarket setting. You might encounter a scanner that is used to digitize documents in an office or a library. When it comes to a store environment, you might hear, "The scanner did not recognize the code, so the cashier entered the price manually." Another example sentence could be, "The cashier used the scanner to quickly ring up my groceries." If you mention this word in your conversations, you will instantly give others a clear image of how pricing and product information is processed at a store. Shelf is a flat surface in a store where goods are displayed and organized for customers to view and select. Shelves can be found throughout every aisle of a supermarket, showcasing everything from cereal boxes to cans of beans. The word shelf can be used for any structure that allows items to be placed off the ground and within easy reach. You might hear it in other contexts as well, such as bedroom shelves or bookshelves in the living room. In everyday conversation, you could say, "I found a great sale on the top shelf," or "Could you reach the pasta on that high shelf for me?" By learning this word, you will be prepared to talk about a common feature of any store layout and also refer to similar structures in a home or office. Shopping trolley is a small wheeled cart you push around the supermarket while you gather items. In many places, the term shopping cart is also used. This object makes shopping more convenient, especially when you need to carry multiple or heavy items. In daily conversations, you might say, "I grabbed a shopping trolley at the entrance to carry my groceries," or "My shopping trolley was so full, I nearly lost my way in the store." Some people prefer a shopping basket, while others opt for a shopping trolley when they anticipate a large purchase. Understanding this word helps you talk about your shopping experience, how you move around the store, and the tools that make shopping easier. Till refers to the cash register or the device in which money is kept and transactions are completed. People often use the word till in countries such as the United Kingdom, whereas the word register is more common in some other English-speaking regions. The idea remains the same. It is where the cashier handles your payment and stores the collected money. You might hear the phrase, "She counted the money in the till at the end of the day," or "The manager is responsible for making sure the till balances after closing." If you're in a store and you hear someone say, "I will be opening another till over here," then you know they are setting up an additional checkout point. Cheese counter is the area of the supermarket that specializes in different types of cheese. This place often has a variety of cheeses available, including fresh cheese, aged cheese, or even exotic specialty cheeses from different parts of the world. When you go to the cheese counter, you might speak to a specialist who can guide you in choosing the best product for your taste or recipe. In daily conversation, you might say, "I need to stop by the cheese counter to pick up some cheddar," or "I had a nice chat with the staff at the cheese counter about different cheese pairings." By using this phrase, you indicate that you are looking for a more personalized selection and advice than you might get from a regular aisle. Meat counter is another specialized section of the supermarket dedicated to fresh or packaged meat products. Here, you can usually ask the butcher or attendant for specific cuts, recommendations for the best piece of meat for your recipe, or advice on preparation methods. Meat counter is often placed near the seafood counter or other fresh food sections. In normal conversation, someone might say, "I ordered a special cut of steak from the meat counter," or "The meat counter was quite busy today, so I had to wait my turn." Using meat counter in your vocabulary clarifies that you are talking about a specific counter within the store rather than packaged goods you might find on a shelf. Shopping list is a simple written or typed list of all the items you plan to buy during your trip to the supermarket. It is a fantastic way to stay organized, avoid impulse buys, and make sure you do not forget anything important. You can create a shopping list using an app on your phone, or you can write it down on paper. In everyday conversation, people might say, "I always bring a shopping list so I do not forget what I need," or "My husband forgot the shopping list at home, so we had to guess which items we were missing." Knowing this phrase is very helpful when talking about planning or preparing for a shopping trip. Aisle refers to the walkway between shelves in a store, providing space for customers to move through and look at products. In a supermarket, you might see signs at the end of each aisle labeling what kinds of items can be found there, such as bakery items, canned goods, or cleaning supplies. Aisle is commonly used in other settings too, such as airplane aisles, movie theater aisles, or even church aisles. When you hear, "You can find the pasta in aisle 6, it means you should go to that specific row of the store. Another example sentence could be, "I was looking for cereal, but ended up wandering down the wrong aisle." Having this word in your vocabulary will help you describe where you are or where you need to go in a large store. Shopping basket is a handheld container you can carry around the store to place your items in. It is smaller than a shopping trolley, so it is ideal when you only have a few things to pick up. In conversations, you might hear, "I do not need a big cart today, so I will just grab a shopping basket," or "My basket is too heavy now. Maybe I should have used a trolley." It is useful to know this phrase so that you can differentiate between the options you have when you walk into the supermarket, ensuring that you pick the right solution for the size of your shopping trip. Barcode is a small pattern of lines or squares that can be scanned by a device to identify a product, determine its price, and look up its relevant details in the store system. Barcodes are essential for fast and accurate checkouts, especially if you have several items. In everyday conversation, you might say, "The cashier had trouble scanning the barcode on my fruit juice," or "The barcode helps the store keep track of inventory." If you ever discuss technology, shipping, or inventory management, you are likely to encounter this term. It is a vital component of the modern shopping experience, linking a physical product with a digital record. Special offer is a promotional deal or discount for certain products. You might see special offer signs throughout the supermarket, urging you to buy a product at a lower price or receive an extra item for free. Special offers can be a strategic way for stores to promote particular goods or clear out extra inventory. You may hear people say, "I got this pack of cereal on a special offer, 2 for 1, or "The store is running a special offer on cleaning products this week." Understanding this phrase is important if you want to save money because it alerts you to the discounts or benefits that you can take advantage of during your shopping trip. Self-service checkout is a station in the supermarket that allows customers to scan and pay for items without the assistance of a cashier. It usually includes a scanner, a touchscreen, and a slot for payment, letting you handle your transaction independently. Self-service checkout is especially handy for those with only a few items or for people in a rush who want to avoid long queues at the traditional checkout lane. In casual conversation, you might say, "I will use the self-service checkout for my milk and bread," or "I like this self-service checkout because it is faster when I have just a few things to buy." With this term, you can discuss an increasingly popular shopping method that many stores have adopted to streamline the customer experience. We have now explored a variety of essential English words that you will encounter in a supermarket setting: cashier, customer, goods, conveyor belt, scanner, shelf, shopping trolley, till, cheese counter, meat counter, shopping list, aisle, shopping basket, barcode, special offer, and self-service checkout. These words will help you navigate your local store, ask for assistance, and chat more comfortably about your shopping experiences. The next time you find yourself pushing a shopping trolley through the aisles or browsing for your favorite products on a shelf, you can bring this vocabulary to life. Each term we have covered can significantly enhance your ability to communicate in real-world contexts, and I hope you feel more confident about your English skills now. Before we wrap up, I would like to remind you to subscribe to Hello Word so you never miss an episode. By subscribing, you will stay updated on all our new content, which will focus on everyday vocabulary, practical expressions, and conversations that you can use in your daily life. If you have enjoyed this lesson or learned something new, please take a moment to leave a review. Your feedback helps us reach more English learners and continue to improve our programming. Thank you for spending your time with me today, and I look forward to bringing you even more helpful words and phrases next time. Until then, keep practicing, keep exploring new ways to immerse yourself in English, and remember that learning can be a fun and meaningful journey. If you want to reinforce what you learned today, consider writing a short dialogue about visiting a supermarket and including our keywords. You can read it out loud or share it with a friend who is also interested in improving their English. Take care, and I will catch you in our next episode. Stay curious, stay kind, and as always, stay eager to learn.